Hello, everybody. This is Ms. Banks giving directions for our final for U.S. history for the fall semester. So I'm going to begin at the top and then go through all of the directions. But our directions, our task is to create a choice project that traces the development of the United States from its beginnings when Jamestown, Virginia was colonized in 1607 until the ending of the Civil War in 1865. You can use your notebook, the internet to research, and Miss Banks as a resource in creating your project. Step 1 is going to be to choose a project type. I have given you guys 4 options. The first one here is a timeline, where you will create a timeline for each event that you will include. You must write a 5 to 8 sentence paragraph that includes the dates of the event, the summary of the event, and then the impact or the importance of the overall history of our country. If you choose to do this one, you will not choose any individual events leading up to the Civil War because we've already done that. And it would be kind of silly because you would probably just copy and paste from your notebook. So the second option is a hand-drawn comic strip where you'll create and illustrate like a comic book illustration. Your comic should have 5 to 8 panels, including accurate historical facts, people, and events, and must be colored. If you don't have colors at home or crayons or whatever, let me know. This can be malleable depending on what resources you have at home. Then you will write a minimum of 1 sentence per panel describing what you drew. And then take a picture of your comic and you'll submit it to Google Classroom. I will also post a template that if you want to use, if you have a printer, or you can just draw it out. I will post that. The third option is just a summary writing. So almost like an essay style, but not an essay, just like 3 individual summaries. And where you will write a 5 to 8 sentence summary per event, and then you'll address the following: the date, where, who's involved, summary of the event, and why is it important to learn about. And if you have any other suggestions, I am open to it. Step 2 is choosing 3 events from the list below. So these are the main events that we have covered in our class. So we kind of briefly talked about European settlement of North America. We really started with the 13 colonies, then the American Revolution and the Declaration of Independence, and then we spent a lot of time on the founding of the new nation. So if you choose one of these, you only have to choose one from this smaller list: the Articles of Confederation, George Washington's presidency, the Constitution and compromises made at the Constitutional Convention. I don't know why it got deleted there, but it did. The Bill of Rights, and then the Federalist versus the Anti-Federalist. And then events leading to the Civil War. Again, you will choose one of the following if you choose this one. We talked about all of these: Missouri Compromise, Nat Turner's Rebellion, Dred Scott decision, Compromise of 1850, Bleeding Kansas, election of 1860. And then we ended here with the Reconstruction period, where we talked about the Freedmen's Bureau and the Reconstruction Amendment. So again, just choose one of those to highlight in your project. Step 3 is just to research and create your project. And then important due dates. Period 3, yours will be due December 8th at 11:59 p.m. And period 4, yours will be due December 10th night at midnight. So those are really important dates. If they're late, I almost can't accept them because I have to grade all of this stuff by Friday night, or like Friday afternoon, really. And there's just kind of a lot to handle, or a lot to grade for me. Then if you choose not to complete your final, the chances of you failing your class will be significant. And it can be really not good. So then you will have 6 total hours to complete your project: 2 days in class, 2 days of asynchronous time. And then this is the grade breakdown. It's going in the summative category for a total of 12 points. And these are the 3 standards in which they will be listed under. Thanks.